My name's Phil, but tonight, call me Ishmael. Now, I'm going to tell you this little story about this time I got on this boat. Okay, the night before I got on the boat, I met this guy named Quigwa, which is kind of an odd introduction because I was actually sleeping in his bed at the time. Now, we're both mature males and we're comfortable with our sexuality, so, we became the best friends. The next day, we met this odd chap named Elijah, this little old dude with a guy in the trooper pointing at one of the big boats, and everybody on that boat's going to die. Now, most people would say, well, probably going to go on the next boat, but, they all had ugly dudes pointing at the boats. So we decided to go on that boat, which happened to be called the Pequod. Okay, now shortly after we got on the boat, we met a couple of the crew. There was this guy named Starbuck, which I'm certain is a Cylon, but, that's a different story. The captain of the boat, his name's Ahab, and he was an odd fellow. He only had one leg. The other leg was actually made of wood. The original leg being eaten by a whale. Now, I'm sure he's not the type to go on a grudge and take us all on some revenge mission to try to capture this whale. So, I think everything's kind of cool right now. So we get on our voyage, and, he does seem a little bit obsessive about this whale, asking lots of people about it. About some more time, my good friend Quigquag, he got a little sick, so he started making a coffin, which is kind of goth if you really think about it. I mean, he gets sick and he starts making a coffin. Hello. But that's okay, because he gave up on the coffin. We just kind of sealed it up and, made it into like a little floating device. We ran into this other boat, which is called Rachel, which I think is a much better name for a boat. What the hell's a Pequod anyway? Who actually had mentioned the great white whale. So apparently we're going to go kill that whale. So we went and we found the whale, and the whale quickly capsized the boat and destroyed it, and everybody was fighting for their lives, and we all kept fighting the great whale. And the captain, he got stuck on the whale, and he said, "From hell's heart I stab at thee," which is not actually what he said, but after they gave me the vocabulary requirements for tonight is what I decided he was going to say. So, unfortunately, it was a really bad day for everybody because, well, they all died. But the coffin, it floats. So I got picked up by the Rachel, and everything was cool. So, thank you. That's my time. Thank you, and good night.